Hey guys, it's Anneprettyness. Today's video is gonna be about Fenty Beauty. This is the makeup line of Rihanna. So in this video, I'm gonna be showing you demo and the first impression review of this highlighter, foundation, and blotting powder. Alright, let's start with the tutorial. But first, I want to show you how I prep my skin. I first used the Pixie Glow Tonic, and then I followed it with the serum from beforeI. And then Luxemi is the one that I use for my moisturizer in this video. Again, it is very important to prep your skin so well before you apply your makeup. For my foundation primer, I'm using this Yves Saint Laurent YSL primer, and then for my under eye, I'm using this Lancome Visionary Eye Cream. And for my under eye corrector, I'm using this Lancome. This is in the shade Peach. And then to blend it, I'm using this Artiste brush. This is the Oval 3. For my concealer, I'm going to be using this Givenchy. This is in the shade Dentil Beige. I don't usually apply foundation directly on my under eye just because I know that it's going to crease. So I always use a thicker formula, which is a concealer. I'm going to be blending the usual using my Real Techniques sponge. I'm trying not to pass it so much so that you can really see if it's gonna cover. Alright, now let's go to the foundation. This retails for $34 US. It's made in Italy. The container is made of glass. It's 32 ml or 1.08 fluid ounce. And I got the shade 300. It is liquid. Let me focus the camera just so you're really gonna know how it is. On my left side, I'm going to be using the Real Techniques. And then on this side, I'm going to be using my Artiste brush. It definitely oxidizes, even if they're saying that it does not, it does. People are saying that this foundation was inspired by Rihanna's most favorite foundation, which is Giorgio Armani, the Silk Luminous. But I think this is more like the Chanel Perfection Lumiere. It is kind of drying so fast. I have to move a little bit fast though. I'm going to be using my Artiste in this side. It's always easier, the brush, when it comes to blending. If I can wash it every day, I will really use this Artiste brush. And it has fuller coverage, of course, when you use the brush. That's just one layer though. I don't fall in love with foundation right away, but I really like it. I like how it looks like. It reminds me of my Chanel Perfection Lumiere. Not like the Giorgio Armani though. It reminds me of the Chanel Perfection Lumiere, but thicker. Of course, it's not gonna cover fully. I don't have any foundation that really covers all my acne, like the darkness, so that's why I usually put concealer. But this one covers, I'd say this is medium to full coverage. Because I like full coverage, I'm gonna put one more layer. I think I found my perfect foundation color without asking the help of the Sephora girl. So proud of myself. So I'm putting very little. I freaking love the foundation though. Without politics, this is not sponsored. I paid for this. I don't buy makeup for such a long time already because, you know, I have a lot of PR packages. So when I buy makeup, it has to perform, and it's performing well. First impression, I like it. It's hard for me to cover that one. I have to always put a concealer to cover that. So I can definitely tell you I'm impressed with this. If you've been watching my videos, you should know that I am honest. In my opinion, I don't play. It's always based upon what you see. That's why I usually want like super close to the camera so that you really see it. I love this foundation. I've never had a foundation that I super love right after I apply it. Alright, now we're going to be using this Invisimatte blotting powder. This retails for $32 US. With tax, it goes to $35.15. And then it's made in the USA. Container is made of plastic. It looks like this. It's just a white translucent powder that you put for the under eye, and then it has a sponge that looks like this. If I was gonna buy only one, I was gonna buy this one because she was so proud of this. Let me use it like this, just white, so that you see how. I'm gonna have to move the camera super close, super focus, so that you can really see. Alright, does it show? So Riri was so proud of this product. She's saying that you're not going to have a white cast, especially for flash photography. But I want to use it for the whole face though. So I usually get oily on my T-zone. So I'm going to be putting a little tiny bitsy, just because this is anyways a blotting powder. So let's see the result later. Alright, now I'm going to be showing you the highlighter. This is from the collection Kilowatt. The shade is Trophy Wife. It retails for $34 US. Of course, with tax, it's like about 37. The container is made of plastic. It is made in Canada. It is 8 grams. Now let me show you a quick swatch on this. Bam! It really looks like a 24 karat yellow gold. Alright, on this side, you're really touching the skin though. It's definitely for me because I love yas when it comes to highlighter. See it in person, it looks like as if you put in purpose a yellow shimmer eyeshadow. I think I put a lot. On this side, I didn't put a lot, so it's okay. It's kind of really hard to blend it out if you already put a lot. So if I like it, I like yas highlighter, but if you like subtle highlighter, this is not for you. Or you have to be like super light on your hand, otherwise it's like an eyeshadow put on your cheek. And super glitters. And this is without applying any liquid or cream highlighter, so if you put more, it's gonna be more pigmented. For some people who are not over the top when it comes to their highlighter, I don't think you're gonna like. Also put some on my nose, little tiny bitsy, very light hand, because it's really like shimmer eyeshadow. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna be able to show it to you for 10 hours just because it's already almost 10 p.m. But I'm still gonna try to check in a little later, like how it looks. Contour, I'm gonna be using this Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow. It's a bronzer, but I got the darker shades, so I'm using it to contour just because I really love the formulation of that. See, there's really resistance with the brush. This foundation really needs to be set with powder, otherwise it's gonna move because it did not really fully dry. I'm barely touching with the brush just because I feel the resistance. And I don't want to move the foundation, that's why. And then I'm going to show you quickly what I use for my eyeshadow in this video. I use this MAC Cosmetics. This is called Semi Sweet x9 palette. I'm also going to be using this yellow gold eyeshadow, and then on top I'll be putting this orangey gold eyeshadow, and then I put the Fenty highlighter on top. And of course my most favorite pencil, Feline from MAC. Here's Lancome CILS Booster. This is a mascara base. It's gonna make your lashes longer looking. And I'm gonna be topping it off with this Lancome mascara, Monsieur Big. And then for my lashes, I'm gonna be using this Everblink's false lashes. Then for the lipstick, I'm gonna use this Ofra lipsticks. I'm gonna use the nude and then this dark Ofra Nikki Tutorials collaboration. Let's use this one. This is in the shade Nude Potion. I just wanted to show you how it's gonna look like with a nude lip, and then on the next one I'll show you a darker shade. It's in the shade Coven. I just really wanted to incorporate this color with this eyeshadow just because it is almost fall. It's my favorite season. So which one goes well, the nude or this? Alright, time check. It's 2 o'clock. It's been 4 hours after the initial application. I think I'd say it held up pretty well because it's still, everything is still there except for the nose area, which made me a little bit oily though. Time check, it is 5:16. This has been almost 7.5 hours after I first applied it. I had a little problem on the cheek area, which made me a little bit oily, and the nose made it really oily. But considering the fact that I did not set it with any setting spray, I think this held pretty well, except for that nose area and the cheek that made me oily though. Did I like the products? First of all, maybe my most favorite from them is the foundation. This is the very first foundation that I fell in love right after I apply it. The only problem that I have with this is it's making me oily around here. And then of course I'm gonna be setting this with powder because see, until now it's still a little bit, it's not super dry. It did not super dry. It's like almost 2.5 hours after I first applied it. Kilowatt highlighter. Of course I like it because I like super duper yes when it comes to highlighter. I always love accentuating my cheekbones. I love this, but if you like subtle highlighter, I don't think you're gonna like it. Is it the same with yellow gold eyeshadow? No, it's not. It is pigmented for a highlighter, but it's not as thick, if in case you're wondering. I think the best use for this highlighter is if you're going to beauty events or parties. It will really pop like this. It's so good for that. The blotting paper, I don't know. I still prefer my Coty Airspun, but here's how it looks like with flash photography. This has been 7 hours after the initial application. I used my iPhone with this pic. I'm gonna update the description box though, because every day I'm gonna try to use it. I think that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys liked the video. If it is, please give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so. If you have any questions, because I was able to try all the products in Sephora. I went to Sephora Beverly Hills, so I was able to play around. If I know the answer to your questions, I'm gonna try to answer it. Put it under the comment. And don't forget, choose to do good whenever you can. It's always for the better. Bye. Have a good one. God bless you.